Hey everybody, it's Karen from Waterfall Acrylics. How are you? Sorry it's taken me a while to get a video up. I'll be honest, it's because I've been playing with the Shelly Hart technique because I took her course and I've been obsessed with it. I'll show you one in a minute, but if you haven't taken that course or you're thinking of it, worth every penny. Every penny. Game changer. Totally. Love it. Tonight we're going to play. I'm just going to make a couple clocks and try some new techniques and goof off, basically. So nothing serious in mind, just playing on some clocks. Let me do show and tell real quick before we get started. What do we got? We have a handful of paint. Hold on. Let me grab my little wet one. Wipe off my fingers. So from the last video, I went ahead and resined one of the platters. It seemed bone dry to me. I don't know why. They dried lickety split. And it was probably a good week early because I usually wait at least 3 weeks, and I did this after 2. But I was dying to see what it looked like. So I did one. The other one I left to cure a little longer. But this is what they look like. They're gorgeous. My husband said, that's something I would put in my study next to my club chair with my whiskey decanter for which to sit upon or something like that. I'm like, are you British all of a sudden? He said, I am for those trays, which I took as a big compliment because he hardly ever says anything. Someone asked me to hold still longer, so I'll try to do a better job about that so you can see what they look like up close. Sorry for the glare, that's the reflection of the resin. And yeah, so really pretty. So that was the last video. This guy, this troublemaker right here. And then from 2 videos ago, because I believe they were wet, were the Dutch pours. And this is the part down here on this one that I had to finish off camera because I had to run and take my daughter skating, I think, in that video. But look at the is it showing up? The bling from the metallic orange. It's super, super pretty, dramatic, great fall colors. Love that guy. And then the sister one, that I spilled a doll of tea on, is gorgeous as well. This one is sold. And I think I kind of like it better because it has like little hidden fields and it has a lot of depth to it and just like all kinds of cool nooks and crannies to stare at. And I'm really happy with the composition and the balance of colors everywhere. So yeah, sorry to see that one go, but congrats to the buyer. Got a good one. Gotta put some hardware and ship it off. With the leftover paint from those pours, I did this one. I call this one Mr. Martini because these look like olives to me, which made me think of martinis. I love a good dirty martini. So there's this guy here, very, very pretty as well. And then there was a company that saw my gallery on Instagram and sent me some swag to try out. And the name of that company is Craft Shop Metals. So it's craftshopmetals.com. These guys right there. They sent me some aluminum canvases to try out. They come in a variety of sizes and colors. This is a little, I think it's a 9-inch silver, brushed silver one. I put a, so did a little pour on it, a little test pour, and I put a plate hanger on it so you can hang it or put it in a plate stand, whatever you want to do. And then you can pour on either side. So if you don't want to do the lip, you can have it pour on this side. I think they were a lot of fun, and the paint dried really quick, and it's like I was worried about it peeling or something. Not a problem. Very, very lightweight, very durable, very easy cleanup, which is appreciated for pours. So if you want to check them out, go to the website, pour on something new. Really quite happy. I have a couple more that I'm saving for other pours, but that's my demo one. Came out kind of pretty. Happy with that guy. And if you pour on the lip side, it's gonna make resining this a dream. I think these would be really great for resin artists. So, and then finally, the Shelley Art stuff. I'll just show you two. Like here's a larger, this is a 6x6. And you know, I peeled the tape because you know I like my natural sides. And again, sorry for the reflection there, but dang, so pretty. And here's another one. This one's already sold too. And it's gone. So yep, if you're thinking about taking her class, highly recommend. And yeah, let me put this stuff away and let's have some fun. Oh, let me lower this. So some beat up clocks. I haven't done clocks in eons, I say. And I was practicing on a couple, so they're cleaned up and dry, just stained. So the first one here, I was watching a video from Mixed Media Girl and saw her do something called an infinity pour that just looked like so much fun. She looked like she was having a ball. And she was talking about her daughter doing one and being fearless. And I thought, isn't that the truth? That we get so wrapped up in being so careful and perfect, and especially on larger canvases. Sometimes it's just fun to play and goof off. So I felt like, that's really good advice, let's do that. So in case you don't know what it is, it's basically taking a set of colors, different colors, in 2 cups, and then pouring them simultaneously, kind of like wax on, wax off. You can go in or you can go out. I'm gonna go in because I have a feeling I'm gonna get the giggles because I'm not very coordinated. So we'll see how this goes. And then stretch it out and see what kind of cool pattern you get. Pouring medium tonight. There is no recipe. I was killing off a ton of leftover paint. I have 8 colors plus white, and that was mostly because I was killing off bits of paint. So, you know, half a cup of this, a half a cup of that. And because of that, and I wasn't doing big pours, I am just using my golden color pouring medium gloss. And someone was asking me what the difference was between the golden color pouring medium gloss or matte and the regular golden pouring medium, and I have no idea. Like, I haven't been able to figure it out. What makes this one different? Because they both say the same thing: leveling, low crazing, extender, you know, same thing on them. So I haven't been able to figure it out. And then someone else asked me if I liked Liquitex pouring medium, or if I liked my golden pouring medium better than the Liquitex. And I like Liquitex pouring medium. I just find it, like, if you get that on your skin, it's like super glue. So for that reason only, I prefer the golden. It's not quite so sticky. So I'm just gonna put 3 colors in this cup over here, and then 3 different colors in the other cup. And since there's so many colors, they'll just come up on the screen. Oh, back to the pouring medium a second. So it is, all these colors just have enough of the pouring medium to cover the paint in the cup. And then I stir it up, and if it is super stiff, I'll add a dollop more pouring medium to get it to the point where at least you can, it's thick, but you can stir it. And at that point, I just add little bits of water to augment it until it's the consistency I want. None of these have silicone in them yet. I think I have 3 clocks, maybe the third one I'll go for sales. We'll see. So we don't need a whole lot of paint. That's plenty. And then let's do 3 opposite colors over here. So let's do the blue. Let's do blue, pink, and white. Oh, it seems like my white's a little thin. It is. I have actual titanium white tonight instead of the Artist Loft Glow acrylic stuff. So what I want to tell you guys about, mark your calendars for Sunday, November 17th at probably 3 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, sorry for the delay. My white is super thin. I'm going to have a live auction. Not so many items this time. Try to keep it under 20. And it is going to be a functional art auction only. So that just means anything, well, you know, that's functional. Clocks. I have a couple trays. I think I'll have 3 trays. A couple Lazy Susans and my boxes. So those will be the items I'm going to auction off. And then probably non-functional items will be like those little 5-inch rounds that I just showed you. And yeah, try to get that happening before the holidays in case you want to buy something unique for somebody. All right. Okay. I am not very coordinated, so I'm a little worried about me doing this, but basically she was going like this and basically putting ribbon on top of ribbon on top of ribbon and just keep doing it in a big old puddle and then seeing what you get at the end. So just let me practice my movement a second. Are we in frame? Can you see me? Okay, yep. All right, ready? Here goes nothing. Rocking it all over the place. That's plenty of paint. Oh, my cups are bumping into each other. Oh, Lord. Oh, let's not let it run off the clock. Wow. I've got like a big wiggly in the middle. That's hilarious. Just let it settle. Let the puddle spread out. Throw on some gloves. And then we'll give it a tilt and see what we got. I think I'm going to need practice at this technique, though. That was fun, though. Very, very fun. And I guess if I wanted, I could take my cup now with just one and kind of just add one more. Something like that. But see, then they sit on top, and that's not, the purpose is to get all the overlap. So I guess, you know, you could do it the hard way and, you know, layer it one at a time, back and forth, but that's no fun. All right. Let's give this a tilt and see what we got. I'm gonna get rid of some of this over here. I like the crazy squigglies. Those are very fun. I don't want to lose it. Let's go this way. I don't want to lose. I guess I'll lose some of the blue. We'll leave the blue as a highlight. that way. Keep it that squiggly, I'm telling you. Got some density cells, let's lose those. Check it out, that is so fun. Love it. Love that. Ta-da! Isn't that fun? Where am I? That is fun. That'll make a great clock. It really will. I like that very, very much. I'm kind of enamored with that technique. That would be fun to do on a big canvas once you got the motion down and do a better job than I did. But yeah, I'm going to just set it off to the side. I'll zoom in on all three of these. When I'm done, let me move my stuff around. So it was during the long weekend, because it was a holiday. For those not in the States, it was holiday here. It was Columbus Day. The cheesiest, lamest holiday ever. It should be Indigenous Day, really. Gosh, I really do like this a lot. So I'll move him over here. Get out of the way, cookie stand. And put it somewhere safe. All right. Next one. A friend, I'm gonna do the next one. Let me tell you what I'm doing next and then I'll tell the story. So you guys all know how much I like to wreck things. I've been wrecking things all year round, all year long. And then I changed it from wreck it to flip and lip. And then Dan Hodges does flip and dips. And whatever you wanna call it, it's basically either dipping, it's basically using your finger, a popsicle stick. I use the lip of my cup, whatever you want to wreck your design. And when I say wreck it, it really shouldn't be called wrecking because you're augmenting it. You're giving it some composition. Maybe you're covering up a spot that has too much of one color, whatever the story is. But I saw Molly from Molly's Artistry do a tree ring pour and then she wrecked it. And I was like, oh, that's right up my alley. I love to wreck stuff. And I'm always fighting with tree ring pours, always. They're always giving me fits. So I'm like, I can do one of those and then I don't have to worry about it being perfect because I can wreck it. So I'm all excited to try that too. So that's what this next one's gonna be. Now watch, I'll get a perfect tree ring pour for the first time ever. I doubt it, because that never happens. But I'm just kind of going with similar colors here. Maybe some more black. So if I can wreck a tree ring pour, I thought that would be great fun. Let's see, this and some of that metallic, and then we'll give this a go. That's plenty of paint, so just a dollop. All right. Be nice to have a good tree ring pour. All right. Watch, it's gonna turn out great because I want to wreck it. And then I'm gonna be mad, and I'm loving this color combo. I'm gonna take this thingy. Maybe instead of that, I'll go around and do this everywhere. And just mess it up that way. How about that? No, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm gonna wreck it. Or I'm gonna lip it, because that's what I like to use. definitely go through this black, right? And come over this way a little. And where else? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's give this a tilt, see what we get. No, I always end up stretching these all to hell. I don't know why. It's like my thing. Oh my gosh. Love, love, mad love. Double. I'm just trying to get rid of a white spot. Off you go. Okay. Double, double, ta-da. Look at the drama in that baby. Love. Love this. Love this. Like, when I saw her picture of hers on one of the pouring groups, like, I was like, you're such an idiot, because why haven't you been doing that? Like, it's like suddenly, you know, she put my peanut butter with her chocolate. I made a Reese's cup, and I'm like, oh, love that. I'm just like staring and admiring. Hopefully I don't get any white specks. I really shouldn't though with the golden pouring medium. It should stay pretty true, just like that. What do you guys think? What do you think? I think that is awesome. I feel like I'm 2 for 2. 2 for 2. All right, one more. Why don't you take off your gloves in your excitement? Okay, can you guys, I'm sorry, just fast forward for a second. I am dying of thirst. I'm just gonna grab something out of the fridge. Okay, sorry about that. Try to have something on hand before I start. Let me move that one. And the hands are gold. That is just gonna look so awesome. Oh no, might need silver. I might have white hands too. I'm all excited over it. Very, very excited. All right, number 3. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys too that when I first started pouring, I think it's like 3 years now, I started and used to do a lot of clocks, like a ton. At one point, I think I had 30 clocks in my inventory. And back then, when I didn't know any better, I would just pour on the wood, and I never, you know, did anything to prep it or use gesso or kills or any of that stuff. And now that I'm, you know, supposedly, well, definitely older, supposedly wiser, I took my first one, where is it? I took one and I added kills to it. And what it did was made it totally out of round, like completely. And it's been literally sitting around for a month with a full gallon of paint, you can see the mark, on it trying to get it level. I'm gonna try one more time and soak this and put my can of paint back on it and see if I can get it back in round. Otherwise, you know, I just wasted money because I was trying to do the right thing. That's why these guys are not prepped in any way, shape, or form. So, what do I want to do for this third one? I'm so in love with that second one. You have no idea. Third one, there was a color combo as I was doing this that I really kind of liked together. And it was the yellow, what is this, burnt sienna, the aqua green, and maybe a little of my cobalt teal, like this color combo. And I only have a little bit of these two. So I think this is gonna be my cell clock. So I'm gonna put silicone in these 4 colors, if I can find it, because I haven't been using it. Here it is. So this is my spot on, and I'm just gonna put, coming out. Two drops in that one, 2 in the green, basically 2 in each. We'll give these a stir. And just do a nice little pour on these ones. Although I'm seriously tempted to do both of those methods again. The rect tree ring pour. Molly, you genius. Oh my goodness. All right. Get a cup. I'm tempted to add that blue, but I'm not gonna. White. I'll tell you one more quick story, only because you know, it was Columbus Day weekend, and Columbus Day weekend always sticks with me because when my husband and I were dating, it was our first trip away together. We had been dating for, I don't know, maybe 8 months. Thinking of my order. And we went to this place called Williamsburg, Virginia, which is close to Jamestown and the St. James River, and it's very historic, obviously. And there's Colonial Williamsburg, so lots of sights and things to see and do. And we went there, and we, you know, stayed in a hotel together. And the next morning, I told him, "I love you." And my husband said, my now husband said, "Thank you." I went to the bathroom. And I was devastated. I was like, oh, what? He doesn't love me? Oh my gosh. And it was funny. It was like, we went sightseeing, and then on the way home, which is, it's like a 3-hour drive from where I live, we're coming home, and he's all Mr. Chipper. He's taught, my birthday's in December, and it's not near, it's, you know, it's December 12th, and Christmas obviously is on the 25th. So he's talking about like taking me to this cool little farm where they cut down, you can cut your own Christmas trees, and you can have lunch there, and, you know, hot chocolate, and it's very quaint, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, do I want to go downtown, you know, to see the White House lit up for Christmas? All this stuff. He's making plans. And I'm thinking, buddy, if you don't say I love you pretty soon, there's gonna be no happy holidays for us, right? And so and it was funny. He was just so chipper, and I was like all morose on the way home. And I remember U2 was on the radio. It was With or Without You. And I'm like, can we change the song, please? And he's like, what? You don't like U2? I'm like, I love U2. I just don't want to hear the song right now. With or Without You. So he's like, all right. And I decided to give him 2 weeks. I gave him 2 weeks to say it. And then I decided if he doesn't say it, I'm breaking up with him. And like a week later, I said it again. And I said, just want to let you know I love you. And he said, okay. And I was like, okay, that's it. And so I broke up with him. And we didn't spend Christmas or New Year's together, and I was miserable and devastated, but you know, wasn't gonna waste my time either. And after the New Year, he showed up at my apartment. I had like this little condo where I lived by myself, and he showed up one morning all early, and I let him come in. He's like, we have to talk. I'm like, I just got up. I'm gonna have breakfast. Do you want something? He's like, sure. Whoa. Where's the color? Come on out. Other colors. Not what I was expecting, but we'll see. And he, let me just stretch this a second. Just stretch it before I torch it. I don't know if I like this. We'll see. So I go in the kitchen to like rustle up some breakfast, and I have the refrigerator door open, and I'm halfway in the fridge trying to find something to cook, because you know, single gal out about on the town, she doesn't have food. Where's my torch? And no caterpillars. See, I had to stop and get serious. Okay. I'm looking, you know, I think I had like 3 eggs, but no bacon, no bagels, no muffins. And I must have had a look on my face as I'm rummaging for food, because all of a sudden he's like, okay, I admit it. I love you too. I've loved you for a long time. Oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm just looking for breakfast food. And he's like, oh, well, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about our future. And I'm like, okay. And then he said, did you hear what I said? And I said, yeah. He's like, I love you. And you know what I said? Guess what I said? Go ahead. I said, thank you. Oh my God, I cracked myself up. Because I like, I don't know, I like dark humor very much. Hold on. Don't be sticking, let me check my size. I like this very much too. Come to think of it, that's really pretty. It's soft and springy and will look amazing on a blue or green or gray wall. And I like my stripe of white running through it too. So hold on. Yeah, that's looking great. Ta-da! I'm debating if I want to pour other little parts off so it's not quite so selly. Maybe here. kind of like that part there. I like this. I love this. I like to keep this and maybe lose that. But those are spectacular. How much paint is on here? Yeah, see, there's still paint. I gotta pour something off. Something's gotta give. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, saying thank you and liking dark humor. Dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets some or gets it. That's my favorite dark humor joke of all time. Oh my God. Anyway, dang, I'm chatty tonight. You got Chatty Karen. That's completely different from the other two, but really, really quite lovely. Let me get you guys down so you can see close up. Try not to turn this off, and I'll try to linger over things this time because apparently I've been moving too quick. So I'll just put it right there so you can have a look. It's what I would consider like a more traditional pour. But let me come in close. Sorry for the shadow. Just very, very soft and pretty. Really is, just lovely. Yeah, so there's that one. And then let's come over to my favorite, because it's the bomb, is this guy. And I really like the soft blending and the separation of the colors. That's the golden pouring medium at work for sure. And I love the lines here in the swoosh, the subtle lines, see them? And then how these fade off. This one's so excellent. Oh, love that one. Lots and lots of drama. So that guy, and then the very fun, happy one that's just very 1960s mod, crazy. I love that one too, I really do. Oops. There, come down. There's my little wiggle where I got all nervous at the end and it flew out of the cup. But I just love how the stripes overlap. It's just, whoops, so cool. Yeah. Where am I? Yeah, I'm 3 for 3. Oh, 40 minutes. Someday you'll get a 20-minute video. Not likely. But you know, aim high. What are you gonna do? Aim high and take the high road. You guys take care. Bye.